What's up, guys? Welcome all of you into the review of Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows issue number 2. So every week lots of amazing and awesome Marvel comics is coming out, and it's totally tough time to review all of them, but I'm gonna try as many as I can do. So here we go with this review is from graphicpowers.com, and this is by Wend. So one of the common themes across the entire Secret Wars crossover has been that of a broken future. It has shown up in a variety of titles, including several this week alone, such Inferno, Civil War, and Age of Apocalypse. It should not come as any surprise then that Renew Your Vows, one of the several Spider-Man tie-ins to Secret Wars, is also included in using this as a theme. So the one difference with this though is that it is not really based on any particular crossover or story from before. Rather, it is a new story which uses similar themes with perhaps only minor inspiration from elsewhere, like the MC2 Spider-Girl. So as was seen in the first issue, this freedom from any story in the past actually allows for a very different approach to storytelling. Gone are the big flashy events, and they are instead replaced with strong storytelling focused on characterization over concept. Generally speaking, this is going to put a comic ahead as comics all too often relegate characters to being two-dimensional in the interest of some otherworldly threat, and as expected, the approach has worked. So instead of focusing on a superhero team, the focus is on a family of which two have powers and are hunted for it in this future where powers are outlawed. There are some clever uses of plot devices here as well, but yeah, that is the thing. So when the villains that coverage on the school to abduct young May, the outcome is as expected. That is until it isn't, as there is a bit of surprise through this part. So too is the art used intelligently here, as a dream sequence is shown completely differently from them remainder in order to highlight its craziness. So many of the Secret Wars settings seem something like experiments, a little bit of an excuse for the creators to let loose in world with few rules as to continuity. The problem with this is that it seems very temporary. While this is also the case here, it is unfortunate for this is a reality that would be well explored over several dozen issues as opposed to 4 or 5. As it stands, this is one of the best tie-ins to the Secret Wars crossover, and it does so with barely any reference to the bigger series. This is because this is a great story which is executed well and deserves praise for being a little bit better than the rest. So let's move on to the adventuresimporters.com review. This is by whom? This is by David Brooke. So this review, what are you saying? Let's check this out. So he's saying about this one is Dan Slott writes a pretty good issue here, and with a major focus on family, especially his now older daughter. Her powers are manifesting and it has become a problem. One might think Peter is a coward for hiding, especially when he's snapping pictures of the last remaining heroes getting their butts kicked out, but Slott does a great job making it clear he's making the sacrifice for his family. Honestly, after reading this, you will realize this is the strongest example of a hero having to hide his identity to protect his family. Usually, it's a semi-laughable choice because figuring out the identity of a hero is tough, but here it's a must because the bad guy has a way of tracking you, even in hiding. So luckily this is the main thrust of this issue and it works. On top of this, we get to see more of Regent and a test of his plans for world domination. He's still a rather flat villain as he sits on a throne and grins, but at least he looks cool. There's also a slight reveal of an underground resistance at work, but it's a bit surprising Peter hasn't heard about it after all these years. I guess they have not revealed themselves yet. So hope you guys have enjoyed it. This was Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows issue number 2. And yeah, so it's gonna be a good read, so you can enjoy it everywhere, in a couch, in your bed, and everywhere while going to the office or in washroom also. So hope you guys have enjoyed. Have a great day. Adios.